Yo, what is going on, Emerson? Today we are facing Vaxxo in the first week of the DBL, the Divine Battle League, the second season of Divine Battle League in the first week, and we are in the, if I remember correctly, Energy Division. So you have 3 divisions, and we're in the top division at least, so that's all you really need to remember. So we are facing Vaxxo this first week. So Vaxxo is like a very hyper-offensive team. On his team, you can see the only real defensive ones he has are the Tangrowth. So yeah, he looks very hyper offense. Pretty standard Coco Lucha. So what I think, like Mega Beedrill's really obvious leader. So he's probably gonna lead in like Tapu Coco. And like Mega Beedrill can take loads of chip from like residual if he U-turns in like Fairtorn. Takes like Iron Barbs and stuff, so he doesn't want to do it probably. Or like if I go Scarf Victini, it isn't, or if I go Victini, I might be Scarf, so it isn't a good idea for him to lead off with Beedrill, so he'd be better off leading off with like Coco or Greninja probably. So I figured Goodra is a good like mid-ground for that. So I lead off with my Goodra, and as he leads off with Greninja, apologies. So I predict him right here. I'm like, he's not gonna stay in, he's probably just gonna leave. And I assumed he was going for the U-turn. So he U-turns, apologies for the clock right there, and I say I Earthquake because he's going into Extra probably, like, because I'm Goodrez DBL Zephyr, which I do run, so I completely wall the Tangrowth. So I was like, the only real thing he's gonna go into, he isn't gonna waste a Lucha. Lucha only will come in with electric terrains here. He's probably just gonna go into Extra, because like Beedrill is too weak to really take a good hit. So I click Earthquake, do a lot of chip, and here he clicks Earthquake. I click Flamethrower in case he went into Tangrowth, but I'm like, okay, actually it's a big threat, let's just get it out of the way real quick. So here he goes into his Beedrill, and I misclick. I wanted to go into Ferrothorn, but it's no big deal. Sandslash works too, because I was scared of Fell Stinger. I don't know if it still has that, but whatever. So I was scared of Fell Stinger on Beedrill, because if he Fell Stingers, then I have to bluff Scarf Victini, but I'm not Scarf Victini, I'm Choice Band Victini, Choice Band Weave on max defense AV Goodra. Just a pretty normal defensive Sandslash with like spikes and rapid spin, max Visideath, Rocky Helmet, Ferrothorn to chip down the Mega Beedrill as much as possible, which if I went to Ferrothorn it would have been great, because I would have gone like I would have done like 33% or something. No, I would have done like almost 30% damage on the Beedrill, but some damage to Ferrothorn, and just regular Mega Fidget with agility. So he goes into his Sandslash, which is pretty fair play. I go into Ferrothorn, just like I predict he'd go for a U-turn, because like he isn't gonna go for a water move when I have a Ferrothorn and a Goodra. He takes, what do you take? He took loads of damage from Rocky Helmet and Iron Barbs. So here I stay in on his Beedrill, because I'm like, this is like the only real Beedrill check I have, and I think I click Leech Seed. Oh, I set up my rocks just to make sure the Beedrill keeps taking the chip damage. Here I protect, scouting for what he's gonna do. Default maybe hidden power fire. Here I think he probably doesn't have hidden power fire, he just protects it, so I'm just gonna Leech Seed. As he brings in the Hawlucha, so I'm like, oof, that's a big threat. Now, with Leech Seed recovery, he's probably not gonna kill me in one hit, so I'm like, I'm just gonna Gyro Ball and get damage on this mon, because I need a good amount of damage. So I get 44%, and I'm like, well, that's pretty good. Here I'm like, I really need to switch out probably, because like, it might be problematic if I stay in. And I don't want to lose my Ferrothorn, because that's like the only good Beedrill switch. And I switch into Sandslash Heavy Roost, which I knew it could have happened, but I wasn't sure it was going to. Here I click Aerial Ace, because I have Aerial Ace on Sting to damage it, because it does more than Stone Edge and actually hits. Here I'm like, he's probably gonna Roost, so I think I Earthquake here. Because I was like, yeah, he's probably just gonna Roost, because he knows he can Roost him off. But now he's like up 43% plus 12% from the Leech Seed. He has to probably die here. And here I set Goodra, because like, Sandslash is still nice for, how do you call it? for the cocoa. But then I remember, wait, he doesn't take the 12% if I die. So here I'm like, oh hell. Well, no big deal. I'll just go into Weavile and pretend I have Ice Shard, which I do not. I do not possess Ice Shard, and I switch back into Sandslash, hoping he just fire off a hit that wouldn't have killed Sandslash pretty much, because yeah, I thought I had Ice Shard, and I was going to click Ice Shard, but I was choice banned, and I was changing moves like last minute, and I put knockoff on it twice. So I only have 3 moves and I didn't buy short. So it's like, well, screw me, I gotta go back into Sandslash. But it worked out for some reason. Here I sack Sandslash because I don't really need it, and I don't really have a good thing I really want to switch into this Greninja. I'm going to Pidgeot because I'm like, I'm faster, and if he's Scarf and takes a Skull, it's not the end of the world. And I'm like, if I just get damage on stuff with Pidgeot, that's really good. I just click Hurricane, you know, just because it hits everything, and I'm like, oh, that's some pretty nice damage we're getting here. He's leftovers, so he's gonna heal back up slowly but surely, but it's no big deal. I go into Ferrothorn and it's Discharge. Discharge doesn't do much. Luckily it doesn't paralyze, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal because we're pretty slow anyways. He clicks U-turn here, which I think is very weird, since it takes him like 30%, and that's like the only switching he's got to a Hurricane. So now he has 0 switches to a Hurricane. I click Leech Seed to just get some HP on it, but he goes into Tangrowth. I go into Pidgeot on an HP Fire, but he clicks Knockoff, which I mean, it makes sense. And here I'm like, well, what's he gonna do to me? His Tangrowth is gonna switch out, and I click Agility, and he sacks the Hawlucha, which is normally a good play, but I have Agility Pidgeot for some reason, and he doesn't have a switch in anymore since he lost his Coco because, well, pretty much do Rocky Helmet damage. So I just Hurricane killed his mom, and, well, Mega Pidgeot just sweeps the rest of his team. Like that's what happens. Wow, I didn't think that worked. I click Hidden Power Ground here, which I had for yeah, just good mid ground to damage the Coco, and here I just click Hurricane, and I have no guard, so I can't miss Hurricane, so it's no big deal. I click Hurricane, here I click Hurricane again on the Tangrowth, which he should have stayed in with Tangrowth since he's AV, because he would have been able to take 2 hits, and click Rock Slide twice, click Rock Slide on the Agility, then click Rock Slide and take a hit, and he would have won, but he doesn't unfortunately win because I bring weird sets. Anyways, yeah, Vaxxo, you play really well. Like, I mean, you play really well. I don't really get the U-turn on my Ferrothorn, but well, I mean, I guess you wanted to keep the momentum, and you thought, I mean, everyone would think Beedrill Mega would just outspeed Pidgeot and then just kill it with like a poison jab or something, so it wouldn't be a big deal anyways. So yeah, well played, GG's, and well, I'll see you guys next time with a nice 4-0 win on the first week, which is always nice. And yeah, I'll see you next time when we face Black Oran. This is his name in the second week, so see you guys.